Welcome back. I am Sporty Paul. My co-host there is D Reg, and
Bonjour from Paris.
D Reg and I have been 6-0 the last 2 weeks. Well, we were almost 6-0, but the Falcons failed him last week. So 6-0 2 weeks ago. 5-1 last week. Sorry that happened, D Reg. That wasn't your fault.
The
Uh,
bromance is all over. Kirk
Technically,
and
the Falcons
Raheem.
should have won that game, but their field goal kicker was having a place kicker moment, shall we say? Wasn't your fault, brother.
How many times can you hit the uprights?
You can hit it on the left side. You can hit it on the right side. You can hit the crossbar. Dunk, dink. All right, brother.
Yeah.
Let's go 6-0 this week, man.
All right. I think I got the picks, but you started off, Sporty Paul.
All right, brother. Pick number one. I like the Detroit Lions to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars in Detroit. Okay, I'll use the same quote I used last week on Mac Jones. Last week he was 3-15 as an underdog. He lost last week. I had the Vikings, so I won big. So going into this game, he's 3-16 as an underdog against the spread. So in other words, the Lions are going to win this game. Okay, and the thing that makes Mac Jones even more funny is the fact that, like, when he scored the original touchdown last week against the Vikings, they were winning 7-0, right? And he was like trash talking the Vikings. And then the rest of the game, Mac Jones for the team was able to secure another 62 yards in offense. No points. Final score: Vikings 12, Jacksonville 7.
Well, yeah, Sporty Paul's up to with that last pick last week with the Vikings. He's up to like 85% since week 4. So
Thank you,
keep that
brother.
in mind when you're placing your investments.
That's right. And D Reg has some solid numbers too. Over 70% for D Reg.
76%.
Over 77, over 70%, 76%. So,
with two Dirty Bird losses. So yeah, no more Dirty Birds.
yeah,
More on that
yeah,
later.
Kirk Cousins, did you like that? Did you like that? Like that. When he has a good game, unfortunately, the next game or two games are not too good. Uh,
Yeah,
but uh,
I was feeling the bromance in Atlanta, and now it's all over. So
well, I understand why you have the picture of the Eiffel Tower in the background. No doubt, it soothes your frustration a little bit from that bromance gone sour in Atlanta.
well, bonjour from Paris.
So Lions are definitely going to beat Jacksonville. It may be even a total blowout. Okay, but we're going to say Lions money line. Okay. And you can put that in a teaser too. Put it in a teaser if you want. I think they win by at least. Put it in a 7-point teaser as well. But my official pick is Lions money line. Go Lions
Pick
for pick,
number one.
for
I'm
pick number
gonna
one.
I'm gonna match it there. Ditto. They're 14-point favorites, the Lions, but the D might have a lapse and they might just barely win. So that's why you don't give up the 14 points. They could show up, they could have a down game. They're actually due for a down game. So just go for the Lions. They will pull it out. And last week they weren't winning from beginning to end either. So they were a little shaky. So
It's
you
true.
know,
At one
you,
point they were down like 23-7.
there you
So
go.
and they came back.
16,
And
19 unanswered points against the Texans.
yeah, exactly. Even though Jared Goff threw 5 interceptions last week. Okay, they're down
Oh yeah,
20.
no. exactly. I think you're good, like Sporty Paul says, for the win.
Yeah,
Don't get cocky. Don't play their game. Don't let them draw you in.
that's right. Just
So my pick number
go for the
one,
win.
my
Money
pick
line.
number one is the match of Sporty Paul's Lions money line over the Jaguars.
Sounds good. My pick number two is as I said, sometimes we'll give you as winners underdogs. Okay, but essentially, if they're giving us points with a team that we think is going to win, we're going to take the points. Okay.
Take them.
So for my pick number two, I like the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Ravens. I'll take the 3 points too. So give me at the current Vegas numbers. Current Vegas spread is Steelers +3. Okay, so I'll take the Steelers +3. And I think the Steelers are probably going to win, so you may want to sprinkle a little bit on the money line. But my official pick is +3. Okay, so sprinkling on the money line, that's your choice. But my official pick is Pittsburgh's +3. Now here's why. Okay, historically, when these two teams play, okay, the underdog wins 80% of the time. Okay, so when Tomlin plays Harbaugh, okay, when Mike Tomlin plays John Harbaugh in this series, okay, the historically the underdog wins 80% of the time. Okay, so when we take Pittsburgh +3, we're taking the underdog and the underdog at home. So the chances are Pittsburgh's going to win big. Pittsburgh's going to win. Take the points, of course, but 80% of the time the underdog in this case wins. Now here's some other stats. John Harbaugh as the favorite wins 42% of the time against the spread. Okay. Tomlin versus Harbaugh. Harbaugh directly, as I said, um, if it's just the underdog we're looking at 80% of the time, but also in addition to that, Tomlin playing Harbaugh, uh, Tomlin wins 80% of the time. Okay. Overall, Tomlin as an underdog, not including Harbaugh, 66% of the time he wins. So Tomlin as an underdog at home is a big advantage here. For all those reasons, let's go with Steelers +3 as my second pick in week number 11.
All right, Sporty Paul. I'm going to get on to my fantastic second pick. Hey, Tua and the Dolphins are playing pretty good. They have in town the Raiders.
Hey guys, you tried to like push off as your number one quarterback a backup. Okay, so you need to spend some money or some draft capital on a quality quarterback. Gardner Minshew is a turnover machine. Okay, I gotta honestly say, the Dolphins have an outstanding pass rush. Uh, Now, so that's a recipe for disaster against Gardner Minshew. Okay, a total recipe for disaster. Okay.
Did you hear that Gardner Minshew lives in a van down by the river, like Matt Foley? Did you hear this story? In the off season, he has this RV, this super duper excellent RV that he lives in down by the river,
That,
somewhere
that,
in Tampa.
that would be appropriate, and I wouldn't doubt if he's thrice divorced, and I wouldn't doubt if he's an emotional speaker, and I wouldn't doubt if he said to the people he speaks to, you're probably gonna find out as you go out there that you're not going to amount to jack squat.
Hey, Gardner, I think you make more than $10 million a year. You don't really have to live in a van down by the river. So I don't know. It's all on you, man. You like won the lottery, like Michael Strahan. You see that clown over the weekend? You see that clown? It's Veterans Day weekend, and the arrogant punk cannot even put his hand over his heart. Now, I got a problem with that, dude. You can come out on any TikTok, YouTube video, and explain this or that. I'm offended. I'm offended. Our uncles and our grandfather fought in the war. WW1, WW2, and you should. I'm sure your parents, your grandparents, even fought in the war. So take your hand out of your pocket and put it on your heart for all the veterans who sacrificed so you could be free and make huge dollars for doing nothing but tell your very average, usually incorrect opinion. So I digress.
I agree. One thing that I'll say to Michael Strahan, hey man, you got some mental issues. Okay, just don't overcomplicate it. Put your hand over your heart. Be patriotic to this country. Um, keep your mental issues to yourself, Michael Strahan. Okay, this is America. If you don't like it, go somewhere else. Go to
Hey,
India.
Michael, woke just lost.
Go,
Hey, why don't you call your loser buddy Obama and Jeff Bezos, your other buddy? You saw how he gave it up. Now he's Donald Trump's best buddy.
exactly. What a hypocrite. So yeah, Michael Strahan, if you don't like America, hey, why don't you go to India? Okay, and then they'll falsely accuse you of a crime, and then like beat you up for a couple days. Less,
You were blessed to be an American. You were
that's
blessed. You
right.
won the lottery. The only reason you have that job is because of the color of your skin, Michael Strahan. Let's get that straight. Okay, let's get it straight.
Yeah,
I
Michael
digress.
Strahan, just put your hand over your heart and be patriotic.
The DEI thing is way overdone, and the election last Tuesday will ensure that it will officially be done. So we'll go back to what Dr. King wanted. That everybody's based on the basis of their suggestions, not on the color of their skin. Thank you very much.
Sounds good. I like your pick number two. I'm going to make that my pick number three. Dolphins are playing the Raiders in Miami. I want to just, as you know, sometimes I'm a commissioner of six fantasy football leagues, so I like to frequently do my analysis, including the fantasy football numbers. That Miami defense is number one against quarterbacks. Okay, number one of all the other teams.
They're pretty good.
So what that means is Gardner Minshew, you're going to spend a lot of your time on the ground uh, on Sunday. The ball is going to spend a lot of time on the ground after you touch it on Sunday as well. That defense for the Dolphins is very impressive. And as I said, the Dolphins still think that they can win. I like that in a team when they don't give up. I like that in a person or a team when they don't give up, when they don't give up so easily, when they don't give up, when they just keep fighting to the end. Okay, and that's the attitude I saw with Miami when they played when they played the Rams on Monday night. The Rams, I couldn't believe how horribly they played. Very unimpressive. I had I had a $600 parlay going, and all the Rams had to do was win the game. Couldn't even win the game.
Sorry about that, Sporty Paul.
Yeah, that's okay. I won overall. I won a lot more than $600 on my straight bets, and I did win on my parlay, my parlay of my picks. So I actually won over $1,000. Uh, but I could have won $500 more if Matthew Stafford actually showed up. Okay, but to the Dolphins' credit, they looked really good. They were getting in on him so fast. With four rushers, they were getting in and giving Matthew Stafford a lot of problems. So if they were getting in on Matthew Stafford and the Rams, do we think they're going to get in on that Oakland Raiders, that Las Vegas Raiders
Unless
offensive
Max
line?
Crosby blocks, they're going to get in.
Yeah, I think Gardner Minshew. I predict he's gonna be a complete turnover machine. Dolphins are gonna, that Dolphins. defense alone is going to win the game for him. And then Tua is healthy. Tyreek Hill is looking for a bounce back, a couple games, less the season. And Tua has the ability to find other receivers, too. He's finding Jalen Waddle. He's finding Achan. He's finding Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith had a good game at their tight end. For all those reasons, give me Dolphins money line as my number 3 pick.
Nice. Well, I was just thinking of something. My boy Michael Tyson. I mean, he's fighting. I think it's tonight. Tommy Paul.
Yeah.
Love Mike Tyson. Come on, Mike. The old guys for the old guys, and I'm gonna toast Mike Tyson with my Jim Beam Black to knock out Tommy Paul. Is it tonight or tomorrow night?
Tonight. Tonight's tonight. And I will toast to Mike too. Mike Tyson never gives up. Iron Mike. I've got Perrier lime essence here. So
right on.
Knock him
my
out,
pick
Mike.
number 3.
Knock him out, brother.
Sorry, Vikings. I see a team that's 7-2 playing a team that's 2-7. I think I'm going to go with the team at 7-2. Vikings, they did get a touchdown last week, but I think they could blow them out. But again, we don't have to go there. I think they're 7-point favorites. Vikings, I believe they're playing at home as well, but I'm going Vikings money line over the dismal Tennessee Titans. That's my pick number 3.
I like that. So Will Levis, he didn't have an interception last week, so I think this week he's due for 3 of them.
He's going to shovel pass one to the sideline.
That's right. That's right.
For a pick six, for some defensive backs' eyes to go get really big and throw a pick six like Peyton Manning used to.
That's right. That's right. And
playoffs.
When you pick the Vikings in this game and you're down, don't worry. Okay, even if the Titans are winning, Will Levis will find a way to cough up the lead. He'll have the shovel pass. He'll brilliantly throw it to the one guy that could catch it on the other team and do an easy, quick pick six. So he's got that talent. He's got that ability.
Special talent.
So don't worry, even if you're down in that game, Vikings money line will still be okay because the Vikings will find a way to win because Will Levis will find a way to lose for his team.
How are we doing, Sporty Paul, on time? We've been having executive discussions about trying to limit these wonderful conversations to under 20 minutes. How are we doing on time?
That's right. We're at 19:11, brother. 19:12. So
well,
let's finish it up. We've got our.
I appreciate you.
Sure.
I just have one more comment, and then I'll leave you to finish it off.
Okay.
2 teams that are under 500 that I think make the playoffs. Like you said, the Miami Dolphins, they're going to be in the winner's circle. They're going to make the playoffs, and I believe the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Bengals are the best 4-7 team I've ever seen. They're going to win this weekend in San Diego, or I'm sorry, LA, and watch for those 2 teams to make the playoffs. I'm out.
Okay. And yeah, you have my 3 official picks, but I'm just going to give you a bonus one this week.
Yes, sir.
Kansas City Chiefs, baby. Patrick Mahomes as an underdog.
Why would you ever make Patrick Mahomes an underdog?
Patrick Mahomes as an underdog wins 77% of the time. Okay? As an underdog,
best player in the league, you don't make him the underdog.
Yeah, and as an underdog of 3 points or less against the spread, Patrick Mahomes is 12-1-1. And then also, as another free pick, when you put Patrick Mahomes with the Chiefs as an underdog in a teaser, he's never lost. He's never lost as an underdog in a teaser. So throw it on Patrick Mahomes. It's +2 at this point. Take the 2 points. And then do a 7-point teaser. Kansas City Chiefs +9. Those are winners.
That's money it's money in the bank, baby.
That's it.
Here's so much money you don't even know it.
Let's wrap it up, Reg. Have a great week. See you next week.
All right. Take care, Sporty Paul. Love you guys.
Love you.
Good luck this week. Bye.